Today I want to talk to all of you Pitta people, the fire sign. So if you're a Pitta type, you are probably super competitive. For you, you're very hardworking, you're organized, you're task oriented, but sometimes you're prone towards impatience, agitation, just getting stressed out and losing your temper. And don't worry, it's not your fault. It's because of all of the heat accumulation within the body. So, our Agni, which is our digestive fire, is literally in charge of the transformation of everything within our body. When we eat food, we are transforming that into our particles. So, Pitta people have a very strong digestive fire, but sometimes they have too much fire within their bodies, which makes them overheat. So, you might notice that you get night sweats, that you're at the gym and you're just sweating a lot more than everyone else in the class and you're wondering why, and that you are prone towards inflammation, heartburn, hyperacidity. These are all symptoms of too much heat within the body. We need to avoid heat-inducing foods to help cool off the body and rebalance that. So I recommend for Pitta types to eat things like cucumbers, fennel, just leafy greens, lots of fruit, melons, things with higher water content to literally put out the fire within them. Animal products are not very good for Pitta types because, as I wrote about in one of my articles, but when you're eating something, you're taking on its energy. So when you're eating a food that has been killed in a violent manner, you are taking on that negative energy of the anger that animal felt towards the person that has slaughtered it. So for Pitta people, they really need to cool themselves down and become more grounded and stable. So eating foods that increase agitation is not the best for them. Pitta types love a good workout. So for you, I think it's best to foster that. Go towards things like kickboxing and boot camps and things like that, but make sure you don't get too competitive about it. And the reason I say this is because with Pitta types, they tend to overwork themselves. When they're at the gym, suddenly they think it's a competition with everyone else in the gym and they need to work out harder, and they're really prone towards overtraining, over-exercising. A lot of the people you'll see doing marathons and Ironman trainings and things like that, they're Pitta types because they have that fire and they have this strong stamina that the other doshas do not have. But you need to also foster that and be grounded. Yoga and meditation are probably two things that you Pitta types are not very interested in, but they will really help cool down your body from within. You'll notice that you're not getting as overheated. You're less agitated when you just have that mindful practice. Pitta types are also very prone towards eating very fast because, again, for them, they're back in this hunter-gatherer state of mind where it's competition for the food. So especially when they're sharing food with friends, that's when the competitiveness comes out and they feel like, well, if I don't eat as fast as I can, then someone else will finish this plate before I do. So have your own portion on your plate so you know your food's not going anywhere. Chew it. Literally let it dissolve into your mouth until it's no longer there anymore. It shouldn't even be around your teeth, completely out of your mouth. Put your fork down and then take the next bite. For you, I know Pitta types, they love a good task. This is your task. To mindfully eat, think about your food, and try not to think of life as a competition because at the end of the day, even if it's a competition within yourself, it doesn't matter. You still love yourself. It doesn't matter if you didn't bench press as high as you normally do. Just be you. It doesn't matter if people were at the office for longer than you. Think about just nourishing yourself first, and then the rest will come into place. So Pitta types, cooling foods, meditation, a good exercise that really works you out, because if you don't get that Pitta energy out, then you're going to take it out on the wrong places, and I don't want to be around you. So get that hardcore workout in, but also get that meditation in, and don't overtrain yourself. Take it easy. You only got one life, so you have that fire and you use it towards good. And if you have any questions at all and you aren't really sure what your dosha is, or you're in between two, most of us have two different doshas that we are born with. So I'll talk about more your natural prakriti, which is the body constitution that you were born with, and then the imbalances that we have. So subscribe and stay tuned, and let me know if you have any questions. Namaste.